Hello YouTube, this is Axis0096. Sorry for the delay. It's been some time since I've done any actual videos on any Gundam related items or topics, but here we go. The last time I did something regarding the late Universal Century, about the only thing that was announced was maybe narrative, and that may have been well over a year ago. I believe in late 2017 is when I did the video. I don't know. Anyways, coming down the pipe work, as sure some of you have noticed, we have at least one major product possibly in development. Well, one major series in the works, the Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway's Flash series of movies. I keep hearing it's a trilogy, maybe a quadrilogy. I really don't know. But I guess we'll see if it's either a trilogy of movies or 4 different movies. But on that subject, I'm sure many of you guys remember my video I did over the late Universal Century and how I said it might need some work. Well, with the release of Hathaway's Flash, which is a kind of in an unknown territory region of Mobile Suit Gundam lore, set in UC 0105, the last entry, if anyone remembers, was F91, which was based off of a series of movies, well, OVA episodes, if you want to call it that. It was supposed to be a 50-episode anime, but it was condensed into a 2.5-hour movie with a lot of plot holes and loops. With the release of Hathaway's Flash, I'm curious if they might consider releasing F91 as it was supposed to, possibly even doing F90 before they go into F91. And hopefully we get the long-rumored and controversial series, but God, I hope they do it, Mobile Suit Crossbones Gundam. It's always been rumored, for like the last 15 years that they might do Crossbones Gundam. I guess we'll see. Only time will tell. And let's see, what else? One of the other projects I hope they do, and if they do F90 and F91 over again, say they start with F90, hopefully they have the smarts, or should I say, input potential from the public of doing at least an OVA series. Gundam Unicorn was a great example of that. They could have simply just cut everything out and left it as a 2-hour movie. But thankfully they decided first to release it as 7 separate OVAs, most of them over an hour long, and then they had the 7th and final Over the Rainbow, which was an hour and a half. If we ever get Crossbones Gundam, more than likely it will be an anime. Possibly several separate animes, as there are multiple manga and other light novel illustrations on it. F90 I know of has at least maybe 1, maybe 2 different versions of the story. F91, I know for a fact, has multiple side stories in addition to the main conflict. A lot of fans who know the deep lore know that the movie F91 is actually the condensed form of 13 episodes of a 50-plus episode series that never got off the ground. To this day, no one has seen the full length of those 13 episodes they filmed between 1990, sometime in early 90, maybe 1989, right after Char's counterattack was released in 1988. Excuse me. I guess we'll see what happens. Hopefully, if they do produce Crossbones all the way back, F90, F91, and Crossbones Gundam, they don't stray too far from the source material. As many fans know, Hathaway's Flash is going to be kind of a pseudo hodgepodge of two different stories going from Char's counterattack. I guess we'll see how it turns out on the big screen. Earlier this week, I thought I saw that it had been delayed. That post has since been removed from Anime News Network's website. For whatever reason, I have no idea. But maybe it was some false information they got at a Comic-Con. So people hoping to see Hathaway's Flash later this year, I don't think you're out of luck. What else did I want to talk about? There is the potential, possibly, of some works being produced all the way up to Victory Gundam now. The door is kind of cracked a lot more up to Crossbones. Victory Gundam, as a lot of fans know, is done during the Kill 'Em All Tamino era. I don't know if they're going to go that route. That was during when he was, in his artistic depression, if we want to call it that. But tell me, YouTube, what does everyone think about these possible whisperings in the wind? Do you think there's a possibility we might see Gundam F90, a redo, possibly, of Gundam F91, and hopefully the announcement fans have waited almost 25 plus years for, after 91 was ended, the beginning of Crossbones Gundam? Is it possible that with the announcement of Hathaway's Flash and the UC-100 Next project Bandai has announced, we might see some of these burning questions finally answered? It only took them almost half a century, but I guess we'll see. Anyways, leave your comments on the YouTube video, and I guess we see where we go from there. Anyways, this is Axis 0096 saying, see you beyond the time.